So let's make some snow bases. Starting off, I have some Hoplite Miniatures Scenic bases that are the cracked snow base, and a series of paints here. We have, starting from left to right, Turbo Dork's Ice to Never Color Shift, Electric Blue Mummy Robes and Ash Gray from Army Painter Fanatic series, and Vallejo's Stillwater Diorama FX. Starting off in the trusty aluminum dish tray that I have here, we're going to base coat everything white, and then we're going to hit the lowered areas and the crevices with electric blue. From that point, we're going to let them all sit and soak, and we're going to have all that blue set in. This will eventually shine through with the white and give it kind of a more textured and layered effect. After that point, we're going to crack open the Ice to Never, and we're going to hit all of the blue areas with that paint and let that sit for a minute. Kind of let that dry a little bit. Then we're going to take the same paint and we're going to hit the white on top. Now this might look like a blue nightmare. I am not Eiffel 65. Trust me on this one. After this point, we're going to take some Ash Gray and hit some of the raised areas and kind of just do a generic gray dry brush across the entire base. This looks a bit like a 90s Dixie cup, but I promise it'll pull together in the end. We're going to let these sit and dry for a little bit before we continue on to the next step, and we're going to crack open that Mummy Robe white again to then go across the raised areas and brighten up the piece. That blue does kind of shine through, and it looks a little bit more like snow. At this point, we have all the bases done, and I decided that for the thing I want to do, I want to make a little bit more dirty look to the snow. So I grabbed the ever-trusty Army Painter's Quick Shade Dark Tone. You can use Nuln Oil if you're in the Citadel series, Behdad Black if you still have it, and then we can go ahead and start toning down the bases. Now granted, this will definitely take that white looking a little bit off, but snow does get funky when it's outside for a long period of time. Here we have some of the bases that I did in the raised areas, and I realized I wasn't quite happy with that contrast looking that stark. So I went ahead and washed down the entire base, leading to that. Looks very gray, looks kind of grim, looks like disgustingly dirty snow. At this point, I took the Vallejo Stillwater and put it over top of the bases to make them have that shiny effect, kind of like ice, and let them sit to dry for a while. And now this is not on my oven, which might be sacrilegious, but here's the finished product. I'm going to add some OSL to it later when I put my Garnet Paladins on there, but for now, enjoy.